Hi, and welcome to How to Trade Stocks Online for Beginners Free. So, the stock market will open in 10 minutes, and I'm going to be trading live on Facebook and show you how I'm going to trade stocks online with etoro, my strategy for swing trading, etc., etc., and which stocks I'm going to invest in today and how I pick them. Okay, so today I'm going to look at Domino's Pizza. So their ticker is DPZ. So that's just what the stock market uses to name the stocks. So why am I looking at Domino's Pizza? Okay, so you can see here I'm using Google. It's very easy to use, especially for beginners when you're starting to trade stocks. Use Google for everything. I've only started trading stocks for the last 3 months, but I believe I've learned a lot. So it's really good for you to learn from me, from what I learned. Okay, so in trading stocks, so for beginners, you want to buy low and sell high. Okay, so you buy the stock when it's down value, and you make the profit over the coming months or several weeks. Okay, so at the moment, Domino's Pizza, which is a big brand, everyone knows Domino's. So you're going to people have emotional attachment to this stock, and it's always going to do well. But last Thursday, it came out with earning reports. Okay, so some of these things at the start, you don't need to know everything. And I'm going to show you how to trade stocks online for beginners free with eToro. And how I'm going to do that, I'll just show you here. If I go to eToro, I'm using virtual money. So you get 100,000 free, and it's free to join. The link will be in the description. To join for free, you get 100,000 virtual money to invest. Okay, in copy trading or trade stocks. So what I'm going to do is 50% on copy trading, 50% on trading stocks. You can see it's at 390.95 at the moment. You can see here the past month is a massive drop in value there. You see, it was 430.65. Now it's way down to 387. So this stock is undervalued, in my opinion, at the moment. If you look for 3 months, massive drop here. But interesting enough, you see for 1 year how this stock is growing. Okay, so this you can see that line there. So you see the way it's growing, growing, growing. So I expect this stock to keep growing, but it has dropped in value from last Thursday. What happened last Thursday was they released the earning reports. Okay, so keep it simple. Earning report is just every quarter, so every 3 months they release their earnings. And what happened was, if you look here, so let's see. If you just click, all you have to type in at start, all I type in first of all is Domino's Pizza Inc. stock price, okay? And you can use Google here. It's really easy to use, okay? So first of all, before I go into that, I'm going to show you, as I said before, why I'm going to buy this stock. You can see here it's dropped in value, okay? So it was at 431, okay? So I'm looking at, so there's two things in the stock market. There's support and resistance, okay? So just think of it like this. Support is the average low over the last 3 to 6 months, okay? What I use. So the average low there, it's around 386, but I'm looking here, it's dropped to 376. So I don't expect this stock to drop any lower than 389 or three around that line. Three, you can see here that line, if you see that line there from there to there, so 381, it's going down to its resistance. So resistance is just the average low for the last 3 to 6 months, etc. I would look at it. So it's at 390 at the moment. So it dropped, the lowest it dropped it was 376, but you can see here 385. So I'm going to be trading this stock live. So I'm going to show you at the moment what I'm going to do. I'm not going to buy it straight out. I'm going to wait for the stock market to open. It opens in 5 minutes, and you'll see me trading the stock live. And you can see here that it's at 390.95. Okay, so I'm going to wait to see if it keeps dropping or it's going to spike up in value. But I am going to leave this stock for 7 or 8 weeks or even longer. So it's a swing trading. So anything over 2 days is swing trading, longer term. Okay, but I know in the long term this stock is going to grow. So the longer I keep it, the better it is. Like if you had to buy it down here, you can see it's climbing, climbing, climbing. You can see that climb. Okay, but it's dropped here. So this is the time to buy the stock. So you need to look for stocks that are have dropped in value. Okay, so so it drops in value. It's a popular stock. Okay, you're going. This is a good time to buy. You can see here, like that's dropped in value. So you're getting at a good price. If it goes up to its highest price there, 433, you're making like 40 to $40 in each stock. Okay, but what happened was that they released an earning report and they didn't hit the analyst expectations on the earning per share. Okay, so you learn this as you go along, but the popular food chain posts earning per share of 249. Okay, but the analysts, the people that control and sit and regulate the stock market, they analyzed that it was going to be 277. So that's what the, the analyst said, that the stock should be analyzed that it'd be $2.77. But once they released their earning report for the last 3 months, the profit per share was only 240.49 last Thursday. So that's why it dropped in value. And if you want to look and learn about all this, you can just go to Investopedia and get all of the meanings, the catalyst. So that was the catalysts, something that changes in the market. So the earning report is the catalyst, okay? But you can read all about that. A catalyst is etc. So go through that. I'm just looking at the time here. The stock market opens in 2 minutes. So I'm going to be investing 5,000 in Domino's Pizza today. Okay. So how you do that on eToro? Very easy. You go to trade and you click on buy here. So if I buy now, I'm going to put 5,000. If I buy now, it's going to buy at market. So that means pre-market. And guys, see here, pre-market is up 174. So that's showing me that the stock is going to go up in price when its stock market opens. So this is a good sign that the stock is going to go up in price. Okay, so I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to buy it straight away. Like if I buy it now, it'll buy at the market value at 392.89. There will be spread fees that I would cover in a different video, but it's just what eToro charges a small amount uh, per trade. Okay, a small percentage. So although it's 392 here, I might be paying 392.82, etc. They charge. That's how they make their money, but it's a small amount. So it's looking that that price is going to go up. If you see here, 5 days, look at that drop there. So that was when the earning report came out and it didn't hit the analyst profits per share. So it dropped in value, but it dropped, dropped, dropped. So it's going to be interesting to see if it's going to keep dropping in value or but over the long term, it's still a good investment for me. So I can see here it's way down. Let's see it's going to drop in value. So the stock market. So I use um, Google a lot for everything. It's just so simple to use. Wait to see when the stock market opens. This graph should show here. So it's very easy. 1 minute, there go. The stock market has opened. Boom. 392. You can see here. See it updates. Okay, no chart available yet. Okay, so I'm going to trade stocks. Okay, 5,000. I'm going to just trade that to 0. Okay, so it's 393. It's going to up in value. Okay, no leverage. Okay, take profits. No take profit. Okay, let's see. It's going up in value already, guys. 394. You see? Okay, I'm going to pull the trigger on this one. It's going to go up in value. Boom. 5,000 on that. Okay. So I go to my portfolio. I could even bought that pre-market, okay? Okay, I have. Okay, it's gone. It's This is the spread fee, so it's down by minus 5%. So let's see what it is. But it's gone up in value, okay? So let's see what happens here. Don't worry about this, guys. This will change. This is the spread fees, okay? So Domino's Pizza. So the spread fee for 5,000 was. So there is a percentage of spread fee. You can see there. I'm just going to refresh this. But don't worry, this is my long-term trade, guys. I expect this to go up in value. So you can see here on Google, it's 393, so it's going up, up, up in value there. So I'm looking at this, I'm buying it at the low point, I'm looking for it to go up, but I'm looking long term. So that growth, growth, growth is there. So let's see, guys. So because of the spread fees, I'm going to be down money because like I'm going to have to look up the spread fee, what the percentage. So it could be 0.11% or 0.5 on eToro, but I'm going to have to check that out. So what I did, I bought at 393.57, guys. Okay. So I'm looking this a long-term investment at the moment. So 393.5. If I go to so it's 393.20 at the moment, okay? So I just go in here. So it opened at 392.00 and I bought at 393. So I would have even been better buying the pre-market, but it went up in value as soon as the market opened, okay? So the low was 392. But I am looking long term, guys, on this one. As you can see, it rose up to 431, okay, on the 7th of October. Okay, and you can see over the year it's growing, growing, growing. Okay, so this is my long-term strategy with Dynamos because it's a well-known brand. Everyone knows Dynamos. Okay, you can see here, don't worry about this, guys. And that's why you don't want the emotions in stock trading. And that's why I advise to start off with the virtual money. And there's a link in the description to start eToro for free. You can do this yourself. So I have 100,000 invested. Like at the moment, my overall profits are here. Okay. So you can see here I'm copying Renard, but I only started copying him at the weekend, so he's only buying the stock. So the stocks have only started buying and buying, etc. So that's going to fluctuate up and down. Okay, so even 0.10, don't worry about this, guys. So this is my long-term investment. So -2, you see it's dropping there. Okay, so this is going to be long-term. Okay. So I have bought 12.70 stocks at 393. Okay. So it's going to be interesting to see now how this stock works. And this is how you learn, guys. Okay. And the best thing about virtual money, you can learn how to trade stocks for beginners free on eToro. Okay. This is how you learn, guys. Okay. You're learning with the virtual money, so you don't have that emotional attachment to the money, okay? And especially when you're starting off too, when you're trading with real money, start off low, like 20% of your savings or whatever. Money that you can afford to risk or lose or learn with, okay? So it's very interesting. So great time in the stock market. Okay, so 394.50. Okay. I want to show you like why that stock went down in value on Thursday. Okay, just before I go here, if anyone's interested, stick around. So what happened? Dynamos come out with a report. It's called a catalyst. Okay, so a catalyst is just the news that will change the stock. Okay, so a catalyst is in the market that is an event or other news that would propel the stock to dramatically up in price or down in price. Okay, so if they have a really good earning report, that will change the price of the stock depending on what the analysts predict. Okay, so what happened in Dynamo's last Thursday, the analysts predicted that the stock price or the earning per stock would be 277. But when they come out with their earning report, they only hit 249 profit per share for that quarter, for that last 3 months. Okay. But the good thing is revenue rose healthy by 17.9% year over year. So it's called a mixed earning report. If the revenue rose by this price and let's say their earning report was 290 instead of 249, it would have beat the analyst earning report and the stock price would have went up in value. So you would have been a good time to buy that stock pre-market or just as the market opens because it's going to rise in value. Okay. So remember I said with the pre-market in eToro, you can buy pre-market before the stock market opens, the New York stock market. Okay. Look at here, guys, with Domino's, I'm up $10 here. Look at, so nice. I'm up 0.21% already. Okay. So it's going up in price. It's 394.50. So that's what can happen, guys. You see here, it's rising in value. So sometimes when the market opens, it drops, but then it pulls back and go up in value. Okay. So I'm 394.50. I bought it at 393, so I'm up $1 per share on that. Okay, very nice. I'm up 13.32. Like I could sell that and get the profit now, but that's called day trading when you just, but I wouldn't I would wait a little bit longer. But like see day trading, I could sell that now and I could make that profit straight away in 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes, 7 minutes. That's called day trading is when you buy and sell on the same day. Okay. So because I knew that that would have been a great stock to trade for day trading. Okay. So a lot of the times it go down a little bit, but it spike up in value. But interesting that guys will watch this for a few minutes at least to see how we're going to go here. So if even if I day trade that, I would have made 15.5 $15.50 if I sold that now in 7 minutes. So that's the money you can make in the stock market. Okay, look at up $18. So if I sold that now, guys, I'd make $18. Okay, really interesting, but we keep an eye on that. So that's what I said about the earning report. So really, really easy to find these earning reports, guys. So all you do to find, you go to the, I trade on the, sorry, I trade on the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq earning report. So the New York Exchange. So you just type that into Google and you can see every day which earning reports are coming out. So it's just every 3 months a company reports their profits for the last 3 months. And this is a catalyst. It affects the price of the stock. And so the analysts, the stock market analysts, they put out their predictions. So today there was only three earning reports for the New York Stock Exchange. But if you go tomorrow, let's see if there's more. Okay, so here there's lots. Johnson and Johnson. This would be a good stock to get into. You'd have to see, look at the chart, look at the resistance. So this sunshine here means pre-market, okay? So that's going to be before the market opens. So if you're going to day trade, etc., you would look at this. But even for swing trading, to see how the stock is going to go, is it going to good time to buy or sell? These are aftermarket. That's when the aftermarket. And this is, they haven't released what time they're going to trade the stock, okay? But as I said, I showed you with the Domino's stock price, it went down in value after that. That they didn't meet analyst expectation with earning per share, even though their profit is good over the last, etc. last year. Okay, but over long term, I can see this stock. Everyone knows Domino's. It's a really good, famous company, so they're going to grow in value. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. I'm just going to check my dashboard here. Has there been any comments yet? Okay, so everything is good there. Okay, so you can see, guys, if I had a sold that now, it's fluctuating. I would have made that $18 profit, but as I said, it's fluctuating up and down. That's why with day trading, you take the 1 or 2%. I could have took that $18, but I'm gonna go long term with this one, okay? Because I want to learn. But I've learned already that I could have took $18 profit from that from day trading, okay? But for this stock, I can see this stock up in value for the next few weeks. So I'm going to swing trade this. I'm going to hold it for 5 to 7 weeks or even longer. See how the stock market goes. But as you can see, the stock market fluctuates. Okay, so we're at 393. Let's see what that does. Interesting stock to buy in. Okay, so I know over time this stock is going to go up in value. You can see there it dropped massively. Okay, so let's see how I do with that stock. Just want to go over. Okay, so this is simplewallstreet.st. So this is for the Dynamo stock or the ticker it's called. It's just DPZ. So this, don't worry if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section. But at the start, just start learning. Keep it basic. But I just typed into Google analysts forecasts for Domino's Pizza Inc. And I got this website. So this is where it is at the moment. And this is what the analysts see the growth that the analysts forecast for this share. Okay. So going up for long term, it's growing, earning per share forecast. Okay, so you can look through all of this. This is the earning per share, so the profit for each share that's allocated to the shareholder. Okay, you can see here it's going up. So 2000, it's here. We're here now, so 2021. So great long-term investment. Okay, so it's up to you how long you plan to hold stocks, etc. If you're long term, you're always gonna do well. If you want to do this, just do the swing trade for months, you can take the profit after a few months, etc. So a lot of this you don't really just you need to just know about the earning reports every 3 months. Just learn about resistance. Okay, so resistance is the average price. So you're looking for that line, the average cost price over the last 3 to 6 months. And then, oh, sorry, the support is the average, excuse me, when you're live, these things. So support is where the stock is not going to, the stock markets or the analysts or the traders are not going to let it go down below that value. So the average for the last 3 months, and then the average high is your resistance point, or you can see where the highest point or the average highest point around here. That line there, 420, is where it's gonna go. But I can see this stock going up in value over the next few months. Um, okay, 376. Okay, so just remember you're looking for a stock that went down in value. You're looking for the resistance, that average line there. You see that line? The average line where, so it's a good time to buy, okay? So I can see that stock price going up in value, okay? So you're never always going to be perfect with these guys, but like as I said, 0.665 here, but I'm looking at long term. So let's see how this stock price. Okay, so it's dropped in value at the moment. I wanted to end this video on a high, but as I said, this is for long term, guys, and that's why you use the virtual money. So don't worry about this, okay? Okay, if I had a buy down here, it would have been a good price too, but you just never know with the stock market. But I bought at a good price here for long term, okay? So let's see here. So some people might say that this might have been the resistance point here, but over the long term, it's gonna be a good investment for me. Well, let's see, guys. Okay, so that's earning reports. Okay, so tomorrow is Johnson and Johnson. So I look at this tomorrow. So I'm learning day trading too, and you can do day trading on etoro as well. Sorry. So Johnson Johnson is a big brand, so a lot of people will be buying and selling this stock. So tomorrow, all I'll do is go here. So I did my research before, guys, okay, on Dynamos and looked through all the websites. So JNJ stock price, okay. So I'll look at this tomorrow to see what the price is, but I'll look and see if it's a good stock to trade in. Okay, so it kind of leveled out there, guys. So 5 years, it's not really for me, this one. It's kind of leveled round, but depending on the earning reports and depending on the price today, will it be a good stock? But you need to look for support and resistance. Okay, so that was a high point there. So if you pull this, so from September to here, it'll show you it's down only 1.86% really from that high point. Okay, so the resistance point there. So that's not really a good stock to day trade in. So day trading is just buying and selling on the same day. For long term, it's kind of not much difference there. Okay, 5 years mightn't be such a, so I mightn't invest in this stock. Okay, so that's what you kind of have to look at, guys, the charts. So let's see how our Domino's pizza is doing. It's gone down in value. That's fine. I'm looking for long term, guys. So let's see. I bought it, for me, I bought this at a good price. You're never going to know where the exact price is, but for me, this is a good price because it's for the 1 year, it's growing, growing, growing. Okay. And it went up to, see, if it goes back up to the 430, I will sell that. Okay. Okay. So if it goes up there to 430 from three, so that's about $40. And if I go back to my eToro, so $40 by 12, I bought 12.7 units. So $40 by 12, that's 400, 480. So I'm looking about a 490 profit over the next few weeks or months if I can get that price. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. And don't worry about this. The stock market fluctuates up and down. But long term, if I can get 490 profit in 7 or 8 weeks, I'll be a happy man. Okay. So at the start, this video is how to learn how to trade, how to learn stocks for beginners free with eToro. If you have any questions or you like the video, subscribe. I'll be making more videos like this soon. It's exciting to see how the stock market works, but guys, just keep it simple. Look at it's going back up in value here. Keep the stock market simple. You just use Google for searching for everything. Also, a good website here is investopedia.com. So there's only a few terms that you need a catalyst. It's going to news or an earning report that changed the stock up and down. Support and resistance, as I said, support is the average low point. So occurs when a downtrend is expected to pause due to concentration of demand. So when the stock is going up, go up, and resistance occurs, uptrend is expected to pause temporarily due to concentration of supply. So the high point where it's gonna start going down in value. Okay. So I think I've covered everything that I've see I go through the news, guys. So really look at it's really easy. Use Google. I like Google here because you can just click through the news, so you get the news here. If you want the earning report, you just type in the earning report and go to the news section. So Dynamo's earning report, and you'll have when the earning report came out 3 days ago. It's released before some of the stock market opens. News. So if you want the stock price, don't know a stock. I rather use Google for me, for especially when you're a beginner. It's so easy to use. And uh, again, if you want to see like for 5 days how much it's dropped, you click on the high point and you pull over to there and you show it's down $39. So that's the money. So I'm looking to profit from this money, okay, from this stock price, okay. So I see it's down since October the 8th, just a few days ago. I'm expecting that to go up in value. When it goes up in value, I'm going to either sell the stock or keep it. But if I want to make the gains, you have to pick your own strategy, and I can take the profit at that. I will probably take the profit at that if it goes up to that value. So I can see that drop there, guys. So that's how I am swing trading. Like you could have seen, I could have took the short time profits if you want to do day trading. So like and subscribe. Link is in the description to start eToro for free. And it's a great service. It's really easy to use for beginners. Okay, so I would recommend eToro for beginners. Definitely, it's so easy to use, and so link is in the description for eToro. Click the link, sign up, join me on my journey to learn this how to trade stocks and to use eToro for copy trading. Peace and love, and we'll see you the next time. Okay, thank you. Bye.